Breathe it in, kid. Best part of the day. Besides, you can't patrol on an empty stomach.
Central to all units, bank robbery in progress. Mercer ACB Bank on Mercer Street, shots fired.
Ah, Christ on a crutch. Another beautiful moment ruined. Police! Freeze! Drop your weapons! Morons! Doesn't look like they're gonna give us a choice. Light them up! Take her down! Suspect KIA.
Hello there, Officer Pickles, reporting for duty, sir. Now you ask me to tell you about the game Precinct and why it's everything I ever wanted. A game that makes you feel like a real cop. And it's also a pure chaos simulator. Well, let me tell you.
Support is standing by.
We need some backup!
Copy.
Need backup at my location!
10-4.
I need this. Suspect is on foot!
Understood.
Book them, kid.
But to understand me a bit more, we first need to talk about LA Noire. You see, I really like LA Noire. The story there is great. The atmosphere, the big cases, detective work, basically perfect. However, the game makes you feel like a detective, but not a cop. What do I mean by that? Well, with how linear the game is, you're always forced onto big cases that are connected somehow or feels like the main thing happening in this city. You are in the center of attention, which for the story and detective part works wonders. But the game also has so many places when it feels like you're an army of one or two fighting or solving the whole case, everything. But the pain in the ass for me, and what I did not like the most, were random crimes. Now, you don't see me, but I've done air quotes when I said random crimes, since there are around 20 super short and pre-scripted crimes. Now, when you're doing the main mission, and that is most of the time, since the game is super linear, there's very little incentive for you to respond to a crime, or especially drive to them on your own. Again, I love the city, and I love the atmosphere, but you don't get any benefits in responding to crimes or responding to them fast enough. In fact, every mistake you make while driving will remove points from the overall mission. So why would you respond to a crime? It made the police part, the crime part, feel more like an afterthought.
This is 11K. Go ahead with the further.
11K, your 211 is at Angels Flight, 3rd and Hill Street. 11K, code 3.
What took you so long? They're getting away.
What happened here, sir?
They had guns. Dirty louses took everything and then booked. They went that way, the stairs alongside the track.
look like a rat with a gold tooth wearing a watch like this. You take your man.
LAPD!
Cop! Fuck you! I ain't
Taking a run for the car. Stop himself. Car 11K. Shots fired. The suspect is down at 3rd and Hill. It's code 4 here, but I need an ambulance.
11K, roger on the ambulance. All units, the shooting at 3rd and Hill Street is code 4. Code 4.
It made me kinda hate LA Noire a bit, and especially long for a game that would take these crimes to another level. Well, crime solving to another. You get what I mean. And that game is Precinct. Everything I have ever wanted.
84 to Central. Be advised on a dope deal.
Dispatch to 84, message received. 10-4, units on their way.
Dispatch, eyes on a street brawl at our position.
10-4.
Hook 'em and book 'em, kid.
The right to remain
Christ
silent.
almighty, kid, I'm too old for this.
So first of all, crimes in the precinct are randomly generated, meaning they can happen anytime and with anybody. Sure, a quick story beat before you start chasing a bad guy is cool, but when you randomly stop somebody on the street, check them for items, and they start running, then leading into 20 minutes of car chases and helicopters and explosions and 4 people dead by accident, yeah, that somehow feels even better for me.
Tess says they're intoxicated. Hey, quit struggling.
Hook 'em and book 'em, kid.
You have the right to remain silent.
And the main reason is that while I'm chasing the asshole, I can come up with a backstory. Why the hell is he running? And since some criminals will come quietly when you're arresting them, it creates this dynamic where some people add even more crimes for seemingly no reasons.
In Little Italy.
Adam, requesting backup.
Received.
We need some backup.
Copy that.
He's crashed. Runner.
Adam, we have backup in your vicinity. What do you need?
You have the right to remain silent.
So, in LA Noire, with such limited story beats of what's happened to the criminal or what are we doing or what he is, whatever, I would rather take randomly generated crimes than just, 2 sentences of nothing.
Received. Checking now.
On our way, dispatch.
Dispatch to 84, message received. Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear. Suspect vehicle last spotted on Fenwick intersection 5.
Close the gap, Boot.
Suspect vehicle was last seen in Carverport. Suspect vehicle identified on Apollo intersection 5.
Get closer.
Watch out!
Suspect vehicle was last seen on Apollo intersection 7.
Be more careful. Close the gap, Booch.
Suspect vehicle last spotted in Jonasville.
Need backup at my location!
Affirmative.
Look out, partner. Vehicle fire. Suspect is on foot.
84 received.
Chaser! Book 'em, Dano.
You have the right to remain silent.
But coming back to LA Noire, there was very little incentive to stop these crimes in creative or different ways. You don't get anything different whether you stop the guy by shooting him, chasing him down, or doing some other stuff, right? Like you can catch the criminal in the first part of the mission, or you can go out through all the mission and then have this like a fight or standoff. And it doesn't change anything. It doesn't. Maybe there's like an achievement for it, but like it's an achievement. I want to have some impact on the game, on what I'm doing, right?
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
King calling KGPL. I've been involved in a shooting. Suspects are down. Need an ambulance to 540 West 9th Street. It's code 4. Notify a supervisor and the coroner.
Roger, 11K. All units be advised. Suspects are down at 540 West 9th Street.
It's just so fast and so static. Case solved. Move on. Hell, you don't even get a small report or a text block like what the guy did before or what laws did he broke. But with Precinct, reaching the crime in time gives you extra XP, and not reaching a crime at all means that you failed. Again, not like in LA Noire where crimes just kind of wait for you forever. Ah, those polite criminals.
Come down! Call for backup.
Need backup at my location!
Roger.
Central. Suspect is neutralized.
Stop resisting!
Cover up, Boots.
You have the right to remain silent.
Again, I know that LA Noire is mostly a detective game, but I'm just focusing on what could have been on the cop side. In Precinct, you can order the person fleeing to stop, chase them down, unleash your dog, call for backup, and that backup can arrest criminals on their own. You kind of need to go through hell and risk your life just to do this by the books.
Need backup at my location!
Copy that.
Whoa, we can't use lethal force here.
Hook 'em and book 'em, kid.
You have the right to remain silent.
And there is so freaking much to do. Like, okay, listen. You can give out parking tickets. Okay, cool. Sounds like a simple mechanic. You see a car, you go to it, check whether the parking meter is good, and if it's not, you write a ticket. But there are way more ticket types. For example, park too close to the crosswalk. And not only that, but it needs to be parked blocking the view. Meaning that you have to take into account how traffic flows. Some cars can be parked in the opposite direction of the traffic or block a fire hydrant. In fact, there's a whole shift type that is more chill and focused on you running around and causing everybody who thought they can park freely here to tremble in terror. You know that this would have been its own separate games from like a more shittier developer.
All units, we have reports of a 1010 narcotics transaction in progress at Shermer Court.
Control, we're on it.
Roger.
Oh, and talking about shifts, there are a lot you can customize here. You want longer shifts, to go alone or with a partner, patrol specific districts, and choose whether you want to patrol on foot, with a car, or with a helicopter. That last one is actually crazy fun. It kind of turns the game into real life tactical strategy with you summoning police cars, trucks, and like everything you can muster up while keeping the running car in your sight. It's so fun and you can't be shot. So it's also a pretty relaxing experience with a lot of chaos. Yay, balance.
Steady.
Need backup at my location.
Received.
Get that spotlight on the target.
84 Adams, requesting backup.
Roger that.
In gameplay, there's just so much you can do. Driving behind a car lets you scan its numbers, and if you follow it, you can check if it's speeding. Opening your truck allows you to switch weapons. You also have to manually check suspect trunks. I also really like the sprint game. Yeah, there's a sprint like mini game. Basically, if you hit space within this meter, you get a boost, and you can keep this boost for, well, basically forever. You can command all sort of vehicles, do jumps, participate in street races, and do a lot of GTA type stuff. But what I love the most is that you can easily fail in every single part of the game. First of all, shooting criminals or using force where none was necessary, yeah, that will give you penalties. You can also book people for crimes they simply did not commit, and that naturally will give you penalties, and your partner will say what a fucking idiot you are. What the hell, man?
You have the right to remain silent.
You used your baton to defend yourself. That's fair enough. But next time, see if you can restrain him instead.
With some of these car chases, not killing innocent civilians is basically impossible.
Dispatch, we need backup here.
Roger.
Shots fired!
Ramona.
need some backup!
You have all these options at every single part of the game. It creates some of the funniest and some of the most chaotic moments I have experienced in gaming in quite a while. Also, did I mention there's a dog you can customize?
Up you get. Good job. That's it.
Oh my god. Look at him. Look at him. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? You? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Now go and bite that guy's nuts off. Yeah.
Do not resist.
You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to remain silent.
Okay, yeah. So the final thing is the story and music. The music here is actually really good, meshing this 80s style Miami Vice type of pop with some more pumped up tracks.
I need some backup.
Affirmative.
Units in pursuit. Stinger is deployed.
Suspect vehicle was last.
It kind of fits the vibe the game is going for perfectly. It never overshadows like what's actually happening in the action, but it also never gets boring, even if it's repeated and repeated. The story, however, there isn't a lot of it. It's not a story-focused game, but what I really liked is the side stories. You see, they have these cliché openings that lead to a pretty good subversions, like the whole street race thing. These guys are up to something bad. You just know it. I mean, every single street race movie tells the same story. But then it turns out that these guys just want to give youngsters something to do, apart from crimes and joining gangs.
Blew 'em away out there. Like I said, you're one of us now, if you agree to our rules. First, this ain't no gang. It's a racing club. We don't believe in speed limits, but apart from that, everything else we do complies with the law. We started this club to keep the kids of Averno City out of gangs. We don't just race, we teach them how to fix cars so they can make a living, get their lives together, and become strong members of the community. Our latest rule, steer clear of the cops. They treat us like criminals, so it's easier to avoid them than try to explain what we're about. If this club gets disbanded, those kids will have nothing to keep them out of harm's way. They'll end up in the gangs and get themselves hurt, or worse.
You guys don't run guns?
You've been listening to me or what? The whole reason the Averno crew exists is to prevent people from getting into the criminal life.
And you don't sell drugs?
No drug could compare to the thrill of the race. Most of us are straight edge. You gotta be sharp if you want to perform at your best.
So you guys are completely clean?
100% committed to the streets and keeping them clean. Now, is there anything I need to know about you before we induct you into the crew?
And if they get into a hobby of fixing cars and racing, they might not have enough time to do other crimes. Yeah, I don't know, that's kind of wholesome. That was fun. Nothing magical, but it's a nice addition to the overall experience. I won't spoil more since I want you to play this game if you have not played it yet.
84 Adam, requesting backup.
Affirmative.
Get tighter to the suspect!
Okay, thanks for watching this little video about a game I really like. If you played Precinct, what's your opinion? What's your experience? Did you like it or found it frustrating? Let me know. That's it for today. Officer Pickle signing out. See you later, alligators.
You have the right to remain silent. Dispatch, I need an ID check.